Yeah, how's the squad looking, team news-wise, for this weekend?
Good. We got some players back. Liam Gordon is back in full training, ready to participate. Jordan McGee is finally back as well in full training. Obviously, Slats is back from suspension, ready to play. And then Johnny Cotrombos won't make it for the weekend, but we'll assess him next week. And he's on the pitch again, doing his rehab, and we'll see about next week. That's more likely. And Tom picked up an injury against St Johnstone, and will most likely not be involved in the next 2 games.
It's a tough away game on Saturday, another away game for you, but Tynecastle, you're looking forward to going there. It's always talked about as one of the best atmospheres in Scottish football. Motherwell fans have sold out the away stand as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Everyone's talking about the atmosphere there. I look forward to experiencing it, and look forward to playing in front of a full away stand. We could probably fill it twice with the amount of support we're getting right now, which is amazing. If they have some unsold tickets, then pass them this way. Then I'm sure we're gonna get some more people up there. No, we are excited, looking forward to the game. Big game, obviously. A team that is well supported, and both from supporters, but also financially well backed, and have done really well. They had a good start of the season. We're dominating the league cup group stage greatly, and has had a good start of the league campaign results-wise, in particularly, and then played a close game against St Mirren, and it didn't tip their way. So I'm pretty sure they are eager to go out and win again.
Has that been a real bonus for you, the buy-in from the supporters? Because obviously 1,500, I think, at Perth on Saturday. There was a big home support for the Rangers game as well. Is that something you were keen to develop, and are you impressed with how quickly that's happening as well?
Yeah, I heard a lot of good things about the club when I came. It's a well supported club and very loyal fans, and I have to say they've showed me that really fast, and I've been extremely impressed with their way of, especially the away support we've had. It has been incredible. 1,500 the other day was a big number compared to the size of the club we are, and getting 300 new season ticket holders, big thing. And it tells a lot about the community and the club, and if we do things right within the club, then the support is outstanding, and it's growing, which is positive for everyone. And we can't wait to pay back.
You brought in Callum Hendry, obviously, to the squad. The end Callum Hendry, how much will he bolster your options on forward areas?
He's looking good. He's looking sharp. Obviously, he hasn't played any competitive like league games yet. So the last bit of league match fitness will come as soon as he starts to play. But it's a very good player that we're really pleased to get to Motherwell FC. He's showed his abilities both in England and up here, and he knows a few of the players. He's played with them before, so he's very quickly integrated in the squad, and we just look forward to him being part of what we do and contributing and adding even more competition and quality to the squad, which we obviously need. We'll see if he gets his first minute on Saturday.
Was that important to you that he was familiar with Scottish football already?
I think it's not decisive, but it's a plus if players have. If we know they will adapt well, and if we know they have performed at this level, and they understand the way football is played and approached here, and then it's always a plus if they have a few team team members already that they know of and that they are familiar with, because it just makes the integration even faster, both on and off the pitch, which is important when you bring in players late in the window, that they integrate really fast. And I think in general this club is really good at bringing in new people and getting them on board really fast. And in his case, it seems like he's been here for a while already.
James, Hearts at Tynecastle on Saturday. Is this a test for you that might be on a par with Rangers?
Oh, I wouldn't say that, because it's going to be a totally different game, because they play some very different football from Rangers, and they have obviously we had our home crowd here to help us, the full stadium to help us, and we will get 650 tickets there to help us against a massive crowd from the home supporters. And as I said, they play some very different football than Glasgow's Rangers, so I expect it to be a different game picture, maybe more similar to what we played against St Mirren at times. Hopefully the wind will be a little bit less influential. But it's a team with good players and a good solid team. They've looked really intense and aggressive. So far from what I've seen, they have some quality up front, very experienced players and good quality players who can hurt us if we're not dominating the areas close to goal and really sharp in our positioning and defending in the box. They have quality also on set pieces, so it's a team that we have to play at our best. And it's like that every game. It was the same on Saturday when we faced St Johnstone. They did really well and gave us a really hard test. So we have to be on our toes.
A bit important you go into the game with confidence, and also with the quarter final as well against Aberdeen coming up.
Yeah, I think the confidence is growing. I still think there's a lot more to come in terms of effectiveness, because all the underlying data, when we pull that out of the different data companies and suppliers, it's actually most of it is top 2, top 3 in the league, except from the last bit of effectiveness in front of goal. So there's many things to be pleased about and optimistic about going forward, but it takes a week that we keep pushing and keep doing what we're doing well and keep adding layers to the games, because we are facing a very good opponent in the weekend.
You mentioned that Callum Hendry coming back into the squad from suspension. How big a player is he for you?
What's he, about 6 feet something, 6 foot, something like that. And it's getting fitter and fitter, so not too big. He's about the size we want him to be at the moment. Football-wise, he's a very good player. We missed him on Saturday, but we also have more and more really good players to fill in when we need to, and that's what we need. And we're not done in the window yet, which means that when we reach end of August, then we will see a squad that's even more competitive now, and he's one of them who really has led the way during the summer and also long before I have arrived. And I think he's growing and he's adapting really well to what we're doing, and he's taking good steps. So I'm happy that he's back.
You mentioned you're not finished in the window, that there are things in the pipeline, getting closer to any more deals.
Yes, there is. When we can make it official is up to how fast we can finalize the last bit. But yes, we are moving in on things, and I look forward to getting the last phases in.
Could be a new face in the squad for Saturday even, or too early?
That's probably unlikely, since it takes a bit of time with also the paperwork and stuff. But yeah, let's see.
I just ask as well about, we're going to speak to Callum Ward. How pleased have you been with him, and how quickly he's adapted to the demands that you maybe put on your goalkeeper?
Yeah, I think he was a little bit lucky actually that suddenly he had even more exposure in the pre-season, because we were so unlucky to miss Aston for 3 or 4 weeks in the pre-season, and that put him in a pole position in terms of playing and training as the number 1 goalkeeper. And when you get these opportunities, then it's about seizing them with everything you got and really getting the most out of it. And he has done that really, really well, and just taking his chance. Obviously, there's still room for improvement, but I think his skill set suits our way of playing really, really well. And I think he's growing in confidence, in dominating the box, in the air, in commanding and communicating, and he's finding more and more composure also with the difficult part of the game that he has to play, cutting passes through the opposition's high press, but also finding longer passes now and then. So I think it's a goalie under huge development still, and I'm really pleased with him. And the goalies in general, Aston is looking better and better after he come back from injury, and also showing his strength and developing his areas of developing really, really good. And then Matty is getting some good exposure playing in the championship, and is looking really sharp when we have him with us once a week. So it's I think it's a great goalkeeping team we have, and Neil is doing a fantastic job in terms of pushing them and developing them.
I just ask one final question about some of your long-term absentees, the likes of Sam Nicholson, Zach Robinson. How are they getting on? Is there anybody who's maybe closer to getting back involved with you?
Yeah, of course they're closer, because since last time we spoke, time has passed, and that means that they're getting closer. But they're still a bit way from getting back. We try to involve them in the stuff we do. Obviously, they are around us, and they are doing the rehab, and they are in all the meetings, and we try to kind of giving them a little bit extra information here and there, and to bring in all the social stuff we do. And the squad is fantastic in terms of keeping everyone part of what they do and being part of all the fun stuff they do around the pitch. So it's they smile every time I see them, even though they know that it's not the most fun part of being a footballer they're going through right now. And we are hopeful and optimistic that they will go through the rest of their recovery as well as they can, and we will see them eventually. Not in next week, but I think they're following the plan as they should.